Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today is day 1 of 7 days and 7 duos where I test out 7 different foundation and concealer duos for 7 days straight. I'm really excited about this. Day 1 is going to be, you guessed it, Mercier Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Foundation, as well as their ultra long wear concealer. So if you were interested in seeing how this wears on dry skin, we will be doing a 4-hour check-in and an 8-hour check-in. So just stay tuned. Starting off with the foundation, I did find it over at Ulta for $48, so a little bit pricey. It does come in 30 different shades. It's described as a weightless, long-wearing, medium to buildable coverage with 12 hours of waterproof and fade-proof wear. It's supposed to blur the look of imperfections, pores, and fine lines, and I have it in the shade 2W2 Warm Linen. The concealer is going to be $33. It comes in 22 shades. It's described as a medium to full coverage weightless concealer that perfects, hydrates, and blurs with 12 hours of crease-resistant wear and a natural finish. It's also supposed to be transfer, sweat, humidity, and water resistant. I have it in the shade 1.5W. And I don't know if we'll be testing out all of those claims today because it's not supposed to be a hot day today in Georgia, but we will see how long it wears. So let's get right into it. Okay, so like usual, I don't have any kind of primer on, just my normal skincare as well as sunscreen. So we will get right into the foundation, and I will start with maybe 2 pumps because that pump really didn't squirt out much. It's kind of a thinner formula, as you can see. It's kind of running down my hand there. And we will just dot that all over. It almost feels oily. Let's see, I think I might need another pump. Very tiny pumps, as you can see. Okay, and now I will throw on the concealer. I don't really like to layer the concealer over the foundation, so that's why I kind of throw the foundation on first. Here we go. So let's go ahead and blend all this out, see what kind of coverage we get here.
Maybe it's too soon, yeah, you know we just met. What I got to lose, gonna send the address.
It seems to be blending out really nicely. No issues so far. Still pretty lightweight.
I don't like to wait, so you better not leave me on red. No, not tonight.
Okay, so that gave me a nice natural dewy finish, I want to say. I'm curious to see how it looks after it dries down after a few minutes. And about light to medium coverage, but both claim to be buildable, so let's go ahead and try to build them. I'm going to add another pump here and just kind of see if I could build it here.
I'm over with some friends and I'm over sending texts, and I need to feel you here tonight. And I know you're home alone, just staring at your phone.
Okay, so I think that did build up just slightly, closer to like a medium coverage, I want to say, but it still has that nice dewy finish, and it looks really nice so far. Let's go ahead and try to build the concealer on one eye and see if that does anything.
Just come and meet me here tonight. I'm at a house in town with cars.
Maybe a tiny bit. Added a little bit more coverage, but not much at all. I'm just gonna even it out on the other side. And down the nose a little bit here. It's a little bit red there still. But the concealer and the foundation seem to have that same like dewy finish. And it looks really nice. Both shades are working out very nicely for me, so I am happy so far. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the rest of my makeup on and then show you how everything's holding. Be right back. Okay, so the rest of the makeup is on. Everything went on pretty well over top. I didn't have to set my face in order to blend out my powders, which I love. I am actually wearing a new shade of the Essence blush in Bold Heart. I love this. This is like a nice pinky, like watermelon color. I like it a lot. And this lip is the What the Fake Extreme Plumping Lip Filler. It is a little bit tingly, so if you're not into that, you probably don't want to try this. But it looks so cute and pink. I like it. I thought it was gonna be more reddish, but it actually is like almost like a bubblegum pink, but I like it a lot. Anyways, back to the foundation. I think it's looking great. I do have some dryness under here. I don't know if you guys can see that. I wouldn't say that it's accentuating the dryness, but it definitely is peeking through. And for the concealer, I went ahead and set this eye here, and it still looks pretty nice. Doesn't look dry or cakey or anything like that. This one is creasing a little bit, so I'm curious to see how that's going to wear throughout the day. Also, I noticed my little pillow here made a debut earlier. It is not a human, it's not a person. It's just my pregnancy pillow. Shout out to all the moms who know what I'm talking about. All right, guys, I will see you in about 4 hours to let you know how everything is holding up. Okay, so it has been 4 hours and this is how we are looking. All I did was touch up the gloss, which, side note, it does leave a stain on the lips, which adds an extra like hour of wear time. Loving it so far. However, with the foundation and concealer, I do have a couple complaints. The first one being my dryness down here seems to be accentuated a little bit more, and it seems to have faded down here as well. There's like a little bit of redness down here. My under eyes feel like they look a little bit dry, even the one that I didn't set. And it's still creasing. Both under eyes are still creasing. Obviously the one I didn't set creased even more so. However, everything on top, bronzer, blush, highlight, is holding on strong, so there's that, right? We shall see how we look in another 4 hours. Be right back. We are back and it has been 8 hours. This is how we are looking. And I do have to say it's not my favorite. I am having a lot of dryness down here by my chin, some wear here, as well as some wear over here by my blush and bronzer. It completely wore off where I had my glasses. And the under eyes are just looking a little bit too dry for me and a little bit too creasy. I don't know what you guys think. So it's gonna be a no for me for both. I'm not gonna recommend these two products if you have any kind of dryness, any kind of dry patches. Is probably not gonna be for you. If you have normal to oily skin, I would say you can test it out and see what you think, but otherwise it's probably gonna be a no-go. I did, however, appreciate how it didn't collect in the smile lines here. Like, I barely have any kind of creasing there, so I do like that. But since it wore down and it's accentuating my dryness, I'm gonna have to say thumbs down for me. No. So thank you so much for watching. This is only day 1 of 7 days and 7 duos, so stay tuned. See you guys. Bye.